Good morning. Welcome, friends, family, Board of Trustees, President Serna, distinguished guests, and the class of 2018. I am the Vice President of Instruction, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies. It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you at the Luna Community College 2018 Commencement Ceremony. We will begin with the presentation of colors to be presented by the New Mexico State Police Honor Guard. Please remain standing as I welcome Brenda Ortega to sing our national anthem and Jessica Weber to recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, New Mexico State Police Honor Guard. Thank you, Brenda Ortega, and thank you, Jessica Weber. And now I will introduce you to our Chairman, Board of Trustee, Mr. Romero.
Good morning again, everybody, and welcome. On behalf of Luna Community College Board of Trustees, we'd like to welcome all of you here today. But most of all, we'd like to congratulate the graduating class of 2018 here at Luna Community College. This class will be making history here today. It's the first class graduating here in our Media Arts Multi-Auditorium. It's one of the largest in northern New Mexico. This auditorium started about 12 years ago. It has a seating capacity of about 1,200 and a price tag of taxpayers about $10.3 million. So we'd like to thank and very grateful to all the people that participated in this project. We'd like to thank the voters, taxpayers, community members, legislators, staff, faculty, and administration. But most of all, we'd like to thank the students of Luna Community College. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. Again, I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm going to say thank you to everybody who had a part in this project and this auditorium that belongs to all of us, everybody here in this community, surrounding areas. And again, congratulations to the class of 2018, and good luck in the future.
Thank you, Chairman Romero. And now I would like to invite our interim president, Ricky Serna, for his remarks.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. There you go. Before I get started, I have the pleasure of recognizing the platform party. And I'll start with here on my right. I'm gonna mess up on hers because she changed everything around, so it's her fault. Amanda Ortiz is our Associate Director of Financial Aid and also the President for the Staff Senate here at Luna. The newest member to the Board of Trustees, Mr. Gino Perez. The Vice Chairman for the Board of Trustees, Mr. Kenny Medina. And you all just heard from the Chairman of the Board, Mr. Dan Romero. Today's speaker, commencement speaker, Dr. Valdes. Next to him is Ms. Jessica Weber, the President for the Student Senate. And you've already had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Lala, our Vice President for Instruction, Academics. Starting now on this side, Dr. Rolando Reyel, he is the Director for Allied Health. Next, Ms. Brenda Ortega, you would think Director of Music after hearing her, but it's actually Director of Education. Next to her, Director for Humanities is Dr. Anita Roybal. Director for Nursing, Maxine Hughes. The Director for the School of Business is Lita Bernal. Director for our STEM programs is Francisco Apodaca. And the last of our academic directors is Mr. Rick Baca, Vocational Trades. The director for the adult education program is to his left, Mr. Rock Ulivari. And finally, Chef Jessica McGee is a faculty member, but also the president for the Faculty Senate. Now, I know I'm going to miss some folks, but I definitely want to recognize some of the very special guests that we have in the audience, starting first with Andy Marilyn Valdes and Mr. Sam Valdes, mother, father, and uncle to our speaker, Dr. Valdes. I know you're here. Two very special alum, the daughters to our chairman Romero, Danielle and Sabrina Romero. There's a gentleman who's probably not expecting to be introduced, but he was very instrumental to helping us get this facility open. He works with the good guys over at the Higher Education Department, and I believe he has a niece graduating today. His name is Gerald Hoeing. Are you here, Gerald? Round of applause to you. Back there. Thank you, Gerald. Also here is the Chief Financial Officer for the institution, along with her husband, Donna and Lawrence Medina are back there. Thank you for all you do. I want to introduce, they're special to me certainly, but I want to introduce my family, and they're sitting here on my left-hand side, your right, Mr. Handsome, little Aiden, Monique, and her daughter Angelique, and they're here. Thank you for all you do. All right, and last but certainly not least, a woman who actually makes every effort to not be in the spotlight, but it's okay because she's valuable to us, and she's responsible for coordinating today's entire ceremony, from picking the flowers to where we sit, managing the rehearsal, the luncheons, the breakfast for all of us, and making sure we look good, all the way down to straightening out my hood before I walked out here. So I want to recognize the registrar for Luna Community College, Ms. Henrietta Maestas. Where are you? Hiding out. Is she even here anymore? Did she just give up? She's still working somewhere. So, good morning again, and welcome to Luna Community College. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the very first commencement in this facility, your facility, the Luna Community College Media Arts Auditorium. You guys deserve it. And since we have you all still very excited about being in here instead of a tent, Orlando's going to pass around a collection basket so we can get some money to help pay for it. So reach deep. Before I forget, because I was always notorious at forgetting for many, many years, I want to begin by wishing each of the mothers in the audience an early Happy Mother's Day. You know, yeah. I lost my mom about 4 years ago, and it's days like these that I miss her the most. So hug your mothers as much as possible. Happy Mother's Day to you all in the audience and those who can't be here with us. And you don't hear it enough. I know you don't. We could not have done it without you. So in no way do I want to take attention away from the graduates today. This is definitely about you, but I cannot help but share how honored I am to stand before you all as the interim president of Luna Community College. It's the very first time I've ever been on a graduation stage as the president of an institution. So don't be surprised if I get emotional, and definitely don't be surprised if I photobomb you while you're getting your degrees right up here, okay? To be honest, a huge part of me believes I don't deserve the honor of being right here, right now, in front of you all. After all, it wasn't very long ago that I sat impatiently waiting for my name to be called as I walked across the stage. And that happened just 2 miles away from here. It meant the world for me, and perhaps even more so for my family, who provided me with a lot of love, support, and encouragement. And I want to share an example of this endless support that I received. My mother, before she passed away, was a radio DJ in Española for Quediza Radio for more than 15 years. And when I was in college, she would always send me a dedication for my birthday. And this is what it sounded like. This song goes out to Majito for his birthday today, and I guess he's going to be in college forever. It seems like he's never going to finish. He's been there in Las Vegas now for 6 years, and he hardly ever comes home anymore, but we still love him. That's what support and encouragement sounded like sometimes for me. it was more like a public shaming that encouraged me to finish, and the sooner the better. I don't want to spend a lot of time visiting my past, certainly, or even yours for that matter. You all know where you've been and the challenges you've overcome. And you're all smart enough to know that all the hard work and perseverance will serve you well in the future, but the bigger question is, what is the future going to look like? And to be sure, it's going to be different for each of you. Some will go off to another institution, some will look for jobs, and many of you, and I learned this even at the nursing pinning ceremony, have already been offered jobs. But no matter what the next step, I believe that some general principles will apply to each of you, and if you don't mind, I want to just share 3 of them with you. The first is, it would really be my pleasure to be able to tell you that the hard work is behind you. But unfortunately, I know otherwise. To be honest, the hard work begins now. On a positive note, everything you've done up until this point will definitely encourage you when you hit the wall in the future. We're part of a very competitive environment. We can easily get lost or exhausted racing the wrong race. And sometimes we spend all of our energy racing against people that don't even know we're trying to beat them. All I can say is work hard toward achieving your greatest potential, and don't worry how that compares to anybody else. Define your own success, get there, and wave as you pass by all of your expectations. Number 2, and this one is rough, you're going to fail, and you're going to make mistakes. And that's hard, especially for those of you that used to stress out at the thought of getting a B. All right? And it's not enough that you accept your failures and mistakes. You'll need to learn how to process them and take away the lessons that lie within each disappointment, each do-over, and each heartbreak. But please, don't be a victim to the same failures over and over again. And lastly, finally, you will eventually find that serving and giving others and giving to others is a far greater accomplishment than anything you can ever purchase or earn for yourself. In my experience, you'll likely receive more as a result of giving than you ever will hold to everything you possess. So be generous, honor those who gave so much to you throughout your lives. That's pretty much it. That's all I pretty much know at this point. These are the principles I use to survive and live life happily for the most part. I work hard, I grow from all of the mistakes that I make on a daily basis, and I do my best to give. But I'll tell you this, from time to time, doing these things will be met with thankless responses, a lack of gratitude, and even discouragement. In life, these people are your new midterm and final exams, and I know you will refuse to fail them. Here in the Norte, we oftentimes define each other by saying they come from a good family. You guys ever use that saying? I know I've heard that all the time. Well, you are now the product of the LCC family, and trust me, it's a great family with relatives that will forever stand ready to serve you again in the future. Thank you for allowing me into this family. I'm proud that today will ever live as a part of my history and memory. Be happy, graduates, be healthy, and be safe. And on behalf of the Luna family of faculty, staff, and administrators, congratulations. You deserve it. Thank you. Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done at all. My next pleasure is to introduce you to this year's commencement speaker, who, by the way, was selected through a process that began with the Faculty Senate and then ultimately with the committee that organized today's commencement. Dr. Ismael Valdes was born and raised in Mora, New Mexico. You guys know where that is? I heard they know how to play baseball well there, right? Yeah. He graduated from Mora High School in 1993, and in 1999 he received his degree in science from New Mexico Highlands University. In 2003, Dr. Valdes received his degree from Howard University College of Dentistry. In 2004, he opened his own practice, Divine Dental Center in Las Vegas, New Mexico, and in 2007, he opened his second practice in Santa Fe. Dr. Valdes is very passionate about giving the best service possible to his clients. He treats everyone like family. Dr. Valdes is continuously learning new technology and growing within his profession to provide state-of-the-art dental care to all. Dr. Valdes' currently business venture is opening a facial aesthetics practice named Dr. Lips at the Santa Fe Space Mall, which is opened already. During his time off, he loves spending time with his 2 daughters and son. He enjoys playing sports, working out, and traveling. He feels very blessed with his success and takes up any opportunity to give back to those who are in need of help, including free dentistry to underserved communities. So it's my pleasure to introduce you and invite to the podium Dr. Valdes.
Let's see, I have to make sure I don't drop this. All right, here, okay. All right. Good morning, Las Vegas community, Mora and surrounding areas, the Luna Community College, the family, and the relatives who have come here to celebrate the class of 2018. Congratulations, guys. I want to thank Mr. Serna and the Luna faculty for this invitation to come here today to speak to the class of 2018. The reason for a commencement speech is to find someone who has achieved a level of career success. That someone is to give advice, inspiration, as you begin your careers. I'm not going to give you any advice that's new or different. Rather, I'm going to review information that I would have wanted to hear when I graduated from college 20 years ago. Class of 2018, I am going to talk to you as if you were my daughter. It's easy to give your children advice as they grow and prosper in making their life choices. Most of us who are grown adults, if we could go back to this day, I'm sure there are things we would do differently. So daughter, class of 2018, this is the advice I would have wanted to hear in my graduation speech. What could I have done differently to have more confidence? Confidence is everything we do. First, you need to know yourself. You need to listen to your thoughts. So I would recommend to write a journal. Write your positive thoughts and write your negative thoughts. Analyze the good things about yourself, the things you can do well, the things you like. What are the negative thoughts about yourself? Are they limits? Analyze if these limits are real or limits you have placed artificially. Keep track of this journal. This will really help in knowing yourself. Building confidence requires that you act positive. It's different than thinking positive. Action requires that you follow through. It's one thing to think positive, but when you act on it, you change yourself one action at a time. For example, that voice in your head that tells you to be positive when you're trying to be focused in the very situation that you're in, that is simply thinking about it. Acting on it would be, say you're at work and you're talking to your coworker in a positive way. That is acting on it. Every day that you act on being positive, it becomes cumulative. It changes you. You are what you do. And so if you change what you do, you change what you are. Building confidence is being kind and generous. I know this one's corny, but being kind, knowing that you're being kind to others and generous with yourself and your time is a tremendous way to improve your self-image. You start to feel good about yourself, and it does wonders for your self-confidence. Exercise to build confidence. Not only does it keep you healthy, but it makes you feel better about yourself. I know everybody here that when you exercise, you relieve stress, you start to look better, you feel better. Make this a habit. This is automatically building your confidence. Class of 2018, how do I prepare for failure and change? Believe it or not, the most successful people are the ones who have failed the most. When we fail, it's hard for us to validate the mistakes we make and problems we experience. We often second guess ourselves, question our abilities, not realizing that adversity is required in order for us to succeed. We're going to fail. It's life. The question is, what do we do when we fail? Well, the first thing, accept that you have failed. Let all the frustrations out, clear your head, then begin accepting what happened. Once you pass the emotional rush, you need to be brutally honest with yourself and reflect why it happened. It's very easy to turn the TV on or pull the iPhone out to find some form of distraction. If we don't take the time to reflect from our mistakes and failures, you're doomed to repeat them. Evolve from your failure. Everything on this earth evolves. Make adjustments. Know what didn't work. Find different ideas. Talk to people who can give you input. Google the crap out of your situation and find a way to change. My employees know, do not come to me with the problem unless you come with the solution. Class of 2018, look for inspiration in your life. It is literally everywhere. But act on it when something inspires you. I'm here talking to you this morning trying to inspire you. Listening to music inspires you. Taking that sunset pic inspires you. Taking a selfie of yourself to post on Snapchat, that's inspiring yourself. What I'm trying to say is, I look for inspirations all around me every day. My interactions with my staff, my clients, my children. I want to grasp new ideas. I want to make new friends. I want to evolve with the trend. Growing up with my dad was such an inspiration because he was such a devoted hard worker. My Uncle Sam, he inspired me because he was this well-educated businessman who I wanted to be like. My Uncle Facundo, who you guys know, inspired me because all he ever wanted to do was help people find jobs and get an education. Inspiration awakens us to new possibilities by allowing us to change our ordinary experience and limits, but you have to act on your inspirations so that you can use them to grow and succeed in your future self. Class of 2018, please keep your family a tight-knit. We all have to experience death if we haven't already. I don't know how many times I hear that I wish I had more time with my father, my wife, my brother. Take time in your busy life to cherish the most important gifts we have in our family. All it ever does is bring us joy and happiness and laughter when family is together. Keep in touch. It's very, very important as we get busy in our lives. And the most important thing, class of 2018, learn to smile. We averagely smile 20 times a day. I Googled that, so I know, okay? Happy, smiley people smile 50 times a day. Smiling generates more positive emotions within you. I am not kidding you. If you can learn to smile 25% more than you do now, this will literally change your life. People react to smiles in general. If you smile to someone, someone smiles back. It is contagious. Learn to smile. We naturally smile, but it is those days when we do not want to smile that you need to learn to smile. I don't care if you have to tape it on your face, smile. I'm telling you, this one gesture is so powerful, it will change your life. It has changed my life. I want to leave you with something I listen to every day when I wake up. This is how I start my day.
What would be your perfect day? I mean, your ideal day, a day that you went to bed that night and you just thought that was the most incredible day. That's how I want most of my days in my life to be, just like that. would that perfect day be like for you? I'm the one that controls whether or not I'm going to have a good day. All of us, we are the ones that define if negative impacts are going to have a good or a bad impact on your life. It's your mentality. Your mind is a battleground. Nobody can affect whether or not you're going to have a good day but yourself and your own mind.
You must come up with a morning routine that you do every single morning, or at least more mornings than not, that puts you in control of yourself and in control of your day. This is what I do, and I cannot explain the power that I get from starting my day off and being bigger than my excuses and being in control. First and foremost, wake up on time. When that alarm goes off, get your butt out of bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Why is that important for persistence? The reason why is because the first decision that you're making of the day is to actually get up and get moving. That means you are persistently bigger than your excuses. You are persistently bigger than feeling lazy. And you are persistently beating the feelings that typically stop you.
You no longer need to be a victim to the past. You no longer have to be a victim to a future in which you are projecting negativity. You no longer have to be a victim to anything that anyone has ever said about you. You no longer have to be a victim to the things that you've said about yourself. You no longer have to be a victim to anything.
So affirm your vision every day. And don't affirm it as I'm trying, I wish, I want to. I am. Every single day, I am is the creative force of the universe. Whatever you attach I am to, you will become.
You say, I am, tired, I am frustrated, I am lonely. I think you're inviting more of that in that. So the principle is to turn it around, invite what you want into your life.
3 questions you want to ask yourself on a regular basis. You want to ask, how can I grow? What can I give? And what can I celebrate? Those are 3 questions you want to live with, because you are an evolving, unique being. You want to ask every day, how can I grow? So at the end of that day, you're not the same person that got out of bed. You've had an insight. You've had a revelation. You've practiced something new. You've tried something new, so that you have become more yourself. How can I grow today? I don't want to be the same person 365 days from today. I want to evolve. I want to become more myself. I want to express myself better.
The second thing that I want you to do, before you look at your email, before you answer your phone, before you start surfing Vox and Vice and BuzzFeed and, TeamStream and checking out the sales on Zappos and looking at your Facebook newsfeed, before you pick up the damn phone, please, 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 figure out your 2 priorities for the day. These are the things that matter to you. Whether it's saving money and making sure you're focused on that, or showing up at work and being a contributor, or whether it's changing how you treat your spouse or your kids or the person that you're with, or heck, getting to the gym because you said you would. Whatever it is that your 2 priorities are, put them in your head before you pick up the phone. Why? The reason why is because of persistence. The reason why is because I want you to have a good day.
Drink in the moment. Live for today. Be excited with where you're at. Make the most of it and enjoy every moment. Live every day like it's your last. Because one of these days you're going to be right. Enjoy the ride. Success is a journey, not a destination. So live in the moment and enjoy the moment.
I still have to overcome negativity. I still have to get out of bed. I still have stress some days. And there's some days I question myself. There's some days I make bad decisions. And it's just how you get over them, how you handle it, and how you go forward.
Do you know what makes for a bad day? What makes for a bad day is snoozing, starting your day off late, starting your day off tired, starting your day off by mainlining everybody else's news feed on social media and looking at everybody else's life and saying to yourself, oh my God, they're on vacation, or gosh, they look so great, or their friends are so fancy, or my gosh, they've got so money. You start off your day looking at that shit, you're never gonna have a good day. You gotta start off your day by getting up on time, figuring out your priorities, and then getting to work on them. Do not pick up your phone until you have done those two things. I think the single biggest reason why people have bad days is because they start them off by looking around at everybody else and seeing what they're doing instead of having the focus and the discipline to actually start your day off with you in control and with your priorities front and center.
Okay, well, I don't know if you guys heard that well, but it motivates me every day. Congratulations, class of 2018, and have a great journey, and may God be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Valdes, for sharing your wisdom with us. Yes, please, another round of applause. It's a pleasure to invite up to the stage our Vice Chairman for the Board, Mr. Medina, to say a few words.
Good morning. Could you guys hear me? Everybody, wake up. It's graduation time. First of all, I'd like to thank my good buddy back there, Martinez, Serna, for some good opening music, and the mariachi group. Thank you so much. I'd like to give a shout out to my son, Kenny Medina Jr. in the house here. My nephew, Devin Allen Medina, a graduate. Congratulations to the class of 2018. First of all, let me thank staff, our interim president, Mr. Rick Serna, and all the guys that put this together here today. Thank you so much. Graduates, congratulations. Would you guys like for me to see your future for you? I'm gonna show you what your future looks like, okay? Oh, wow, it looks very promising. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Medina. I would now like to honor our faculty, the preparation of our students who enter into the job market and into the effective citizenship would not occur without our dedicated faculty. Would all the faculty please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Superior scholastic achievement results when students have a cumulative GPA with a 3.5 and higher. The college has 3 honors: the cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Will graduating students earning a cum laude honor please stand and remain standing? Cum laude. Will graduate students earning a magna cum laude please stand and remain standing? Will graduates receiving a summa cum laude, which is a GPA that consists of 3.86 or higher, please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Theta Kappa is a selective honor society that promotes leadership and service to this campus and our community, even globally. Would our PTK graduating members please stand and be honored? You may be seated. We would like to honor a significant group of students, our graduating veteran students. Stand to be recognized at this time and remain standing. If you are a veteran in the audience, please stand and be recognized. All veterans. Thank you all for your service. Please be seated. Mr. President, it is with honor that I introduce to you the candidates for the associate's degree and individual certificates. Each of these graduates have completed the requirements for the degree or certificate being presented today.
Thank you, Dr. Lala. At this time, I will accept your recommendations and greet our candidates as they receive their diplomas. Will the marshals please stand and assist our students to the stage?
At this time, will the first row stand? Gloriana Baca receives a certificate in dental assistant. Aubrey Marie Elizabeth Chavez, Associate of Applied Science. Vocational Technical Studies, Certificate in Dental. Where's your card? My son, I'm just kidding. Isaiah Sandoval, Certificate Dental Assistant. Congratulations. He really wasn't my son, but just so you know. Donica Danette Chavez, Certificate Allied Health. Congratulations. Donica. Congratulations. We'll take it this way. Make sure there's anything. Maria C. I said I was going to say this wrong. Crisostomo. Crisostomo? Chrysostomo. I practiced. Good work. Congratulations. Crisostomo. Maria? Mariah C. Duran, Certificate Allied Health. Congratulations. I'll shake your hand after. Victoria Espinosa, certificate, Allied Health. Congratulations. You make sure we get your names right. Megan Nicole Garcia, Associate of Applied Science, Allied Health. Madison Marissa Klosterman, certificate, Allied Health, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Leba? Tabitha Leba, certificate, dental assistant, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Congratulations. I was trying to get you, I'm going to shake your hand after. I'm just trying to get you. Nikki. Nikki Renee Mattis, Associate of Applied Science, Allied Health. Congratulations. Anything different? Kamea? Yes. Kamea Martinez, certificate, dental assistant. Ashley Ann Montoya, certificate, Allied Health. I don't want to go too slow. I don't want to go too fast. Chantel, yeah, are you? Yeah. Okay. Chantel Rivera, certificate, dental assistant, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Good, I like your banner. Amber Trujillo, certificate, dental assistant. Slow down. Gabriel or Gabriel? Gabriel Michael Valdes, certificate, Allied Health. Congratulations. Let's see. Paloma? Yes, Paloma Veloz, certificate, Allied Health. Darlene Encinas, Associate of Arts, Early Childhood Multicultural Education, concentration. Janice Wanda Ramos, Associate of Arts, Early Childhood Multicultural Education, birth to grade 3. Feliciana Salazar, Associate of Arts, Teacher Education. Zenaida Marie Carrera, Associate of Arts, Early Childhood Multicultural Education, birth to grade 3.
Her fault or your fault? You're going to be in front of the kids all day long.
Will the second row please stand? And the first row, please be seated. Victor Ulibari, Associate of Arts, Early Childhood Multicultural Education. Jesse R. Martinez, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice Certificate, Criminal Justice Concentration in Law Enforcement, and Phi Theta Kappa. Arain Aldama, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice Certificate, Criminal Justice Concentration in Law Enforcement, Phi Theta Kappa. Adriana Alessa Crespin, Certificate General Education, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Hi, how are you? Christopher A. Lovato, Certificate General Education, Phi Theta Kappa. Congratulations. Matthew Henry Lujan, Certificate General Education. Jenna Lynn Bustos, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude. Congratulations. So delightful. Delilah Salazar, General Education Certificate. Congratulations. Nydia Myrna Bolden, Associate of General Studies. Juliana Dominique Vigil, Certificate General Education. Anaí Dominguez, Certificate General Education. Linda Jacqueline Cisneros Flores, Certificate General Education. Emily Faith Mendoza, Certificate General Education. Devin June Vigil, Certificate General Education. Eloy Cruz Roybal, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude. Aniceto Enrique Chavez, Associate of General Studies. Joseph Mark Romero, Associate of General Studies. Matthew J. Martinez, Associate of General Studies. Ryan Razzo, Associate of General Studies. Fabian Carlos Reyes, Associate of Applied Science, Media Arts and Film Technology, summa cum laude. Shake your hand. Dewey R. Montaño, Associate of Applied Science, Media Arts and Film Technology. Amanda R. Martinez, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Will the third row please stand? The second row may be seated. Bernice A. Lopez, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Frankie Rosales Valdes, Certificate, General Education. Danielle F. Romero, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Jose Isea Estrada, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Corey Edward Muniz, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Mandy Ann Marie Casados, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Megan S. Salgado, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Congratulations. Did I say your name right? Michael R. Padilla, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Danielle Juanita Gurule, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Congratulations. Kendra Nicole Montoya, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Caitlin A. Romero, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Michelle Melissa Valdes, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Christina Angelica Benavides, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Jessica Martinez, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, summa cum laude. Katrina Sidebaca, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Maddie Marie Martinez, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Danica Alicia Gomez, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Shante Brianna Rivera, Associate Applied Science, Nursing. Phi Theta Kappa. Marie Louise Trigg, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Alicia Delina de Herrera, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Melissa R. Gallegos, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration. Marianne Lujan, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting, cum laude. Okay, the fourth row, please stand. Third row may be seated. Dionisio Austin Trujillo, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration. Congratulations. Gilbert J. Garcia, Associate of Science, General Science. Desiree Lucia Herrera, Associate of Science, General Science. Magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Hey, how are you?
So.
Richard Blair Trujillo, Associate of Science, General Science. Summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Hey, congratulations. Timothy Tyler Getch, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Science Certificate, Computer Application Specialist. Congratulations. Tyler Julian Johnson, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Science. Elizabeth Jane Tafoya, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Science Certificate, Computer Application Specialist. Stephen Dion Urioste, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Science Certificate. Manuel Salmeron, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Science Certificate, Computer Application Specialist. John Noel, Certificate, STEM. Congratulations, I must call him. Nayeli Martinez Amaya, Associate of Science, Mathematics. Jessica R. Weber, Associate of Science, General Science. Summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Joseph Leroy Martinez, Associate of General Studies, General Studies. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy Romero, Certificate, Barbering. Alma Rosa Martinez, Certificate, Cosmetology. Vanessa B. Montaño, Certificate, Cosmetology, summa cum laude. Vanessa M. Martinez, Certificate, Cosmetology. Charlene Cervantes, Certificate, Cosmetology. Monique Gabrielle Simmons Lucero, Certificate, Cosmetology. Congratulations. I like your... Hope M. Sandoval, Associate of Applied Science, Vocational Technical Studies Certificate, Culinary Arts. Devin A. Medina, Associate of Applied Science, Vocational Technical Studies Certificate, Culinary Arts.
Will you take one more?
Zachary J. Lujan, Associate of Applied Science, Vocational Technical Studies Certificate, Culinary Arts.
How you doing, Dr. Lala?
I'm doing well, congratulations.
Thank you very much, y'all. Y'all don't know who I am, you're about to.
Quayshawn Michelle Coates, Associate of Applied Science, Vocational Technical Studies. Cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Thank you very much. What's going on?
Okay. At this time, now you guys remember, wait. You guys remember yesterday we practiced the up and down together, right? All right, so sit down, last row, okay? I know we practiced this like 5 times yesterday. It was like the hardest thing we did at rehearsal. At this time, will all the graduates please remain seated? Please stand. Yeah, you did it good. It gives me great pleasure to announce that by the authority vested in me by the Luna Community College Board of Trustees and your faculty, you have fulfilled all the requirements for degree or certificate you are receiving. I confer these degrees and certificates with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
Graduates, you may now acknowledge receipt of your degree by moving your tassel from right to left to signify graduation. Luna Community College. Luna Community College alumni, congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing these years with us. We are very, very proud of you. One more time. At this time, as Vice President of Instruction at Luna Community College, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the graduating class of 2018. Can we have the music? As we begin the recessional, we ask that the audience remain seated until the graduates have cleared the floor. Now, will the platform party, faculty, and the class for 2018 please rise? This concludes Luna Community College commencement ceremony. Thank you all for joining us in today's celebration of our graduates. Congratulations. Once again, class of 2018.